Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
You should ask yourselves two questions. Who is Johnny Watson?
I have been a Beatles fan since I was in my mother's womb.
Who is Joe Conte?
I have been the biggest Beatles fan since December 2019.
Together, they are the No B-Sides podcast. Two comedians talk nothing but the Beatles.
And here they are.
Hello. This is Johnny Watson along with...
Joe Conte, what's happening, all you Beatle fans, maniacs?
Yes, and we are the No B-Sides podcast. How's everybody doing today? Joe, how are you?
I am good. Getting ready to celebrate Christmas like everybody. This is our first Christmas show.
I feel so good about it, Joe.
Yeah, it's cool. And we got some Christmas stuff. I mean, I think anybody who's listening or watching is going to understand and figure out before we even start our Christmas show that has nothing to do with the Beatles. And of course, we have our producer, Shawnee, behind the glass, as they say. And Shawnee, are you a big Beatles fan?
Gotta be honest, I only listened to one or two of their songs.
Oh,
wow.
Which ones? I'm curious. Now, Shawnee's like 23, so which
24.
songs do you know? 24. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, you're old.
Big
man.
difference.
Use him.
Okay. What songs do you like? What are the two songs that you know or like?
I cannot remember the names for like. Look,
Okay.
I just look. They come on the radio and I listen to them. That's all I can say about them.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I used to be until December of 2019. That's the way I used to be, and then I went down a very dark Beatles fandom for like 2.5 years, where I did nothing but listen to the Beatles for almost 3 years. Kind of crazy, but yeah. So this is our Christmas episode, and me and Johnny, we like to say that the Beatles did a lot of things the first, right? We love to, and that'll be a part of this podcast about, the first ones to do this, the first ones to do that. And our thing this week is, are they the first and only band that have two members that have original Christmas songs that are not just some Christmas song that you might hear or you have the single because you're a big fan of the band, but to an actual Christmas song that is one of the, I would bet you both of them are in the top 15 most popular Christmas songs of all time, right?
Oh, absolutely. And, it's interesting about the one with McCartney. And when we get to that, it'll be interesting,
Yeah.
to talk about that a little bit. But, yeah, I think you're right, Joe.
Yeah, because we all know the Simply Having a Christmas Time. And we all know, so this is Christmas, but I think it's actually called War is Over, Happy Christmas.
Of course.
And, the funny part is that, it's Lennon and McCartney, and they together wrote some amazing songs, and separately they did also. But when they separate, and when they started writing their own stuff away from the other guy, you saw the difference in their type of music, and especially like lyrics. And it couldn't be more obvious than in the two Christmas songs.
Right.
I mean,
Absolutely.
could they be more different, or not polarizing in a negative way, but completely opposite in the content of the song, and probably even the musical makeup of the song?
Oh my God, absolutely. Just two opposite, you just see really where their creativeness just goes, how they are an individual. It's just amazing.
And I think it's where the creativity starts and then where it ends up. And
Right.
like, if you look at McCartney's song, Simply Having a Christmas Time, right?
Right.
It's got like a weird type of a little sound to it. And it's like we always say, whimsical, right? We love to use
very
the word
whimsical.
whimsical when it comes to McCartney
When it
and
comes
his
to McCartney,
songs.
very whimsical.
Yeah, and listen, somebody might take that as like negative, like, oh, like it's shallow, but it's not that it's shallow, but it's most of his songs are lighter songs in a sense where they're more fun to listen to compared
Mhm.
to a song that you might listen to, like maybe some Lennon songs where they're heavy. You know what I mean?
Right,
No pun
right,
intended,
right.
with She's So Heavy, but they're like heavier songs lyrically, and so you have the first, McCartney's Simply Having a Christmas Time, and
Right.
so like I said, so whimsical, like almost weird, like it's almost a weird type of a sound, like
Well, it's
I
interesting, Joe, they got that, like, and She's So Heavy where it just keeps repeating over and over again.
Mhm.
That's like McCartney's, and that was, like, more of a Lennon song, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
She's So Heavy, and then the McCartney, uh, Christmas song just repeats over and over again, but in a lighter fashion.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, instead of She's So Heavy, and you know um my cousin used to say, because my cousin's a big Beatles fan, and She's So Heavy was the last song on their first side of the Abbey Road album, and he
right,
said it's almost like that song was almost like the culmination of a lot of like heavy stuff, no pun intended, and it like ends, and it just stops and it ends, and then when you flip it over, it's Here Comes the Sun. It's
right,
almost like, oh, everything is done, there's destruction, and then you flip over the record and it's reborn, and all of a sudden it's like, Here
right.
Comes the Sun. So that's, to me, like when you're saying about the McCartney song, yeah, it's repetitive, but I think we're so ingrained to know that song anytime Thanksgiving, right around Thanksgiving, when for the next month we hear nothing but Christmas songs. We're so used to it. But dude, and you were never going to remember the first time you heard it, but the first time you heard that song, you must have been like, what the hell is this song? It's
Right.
so weird. You know what I
Here's
mean?
here's a little tidbit too with, McCartney with that song. That was the first single he wrote in over 8 years after his
Ser-
first single. Yeah,
really?
8 years, yeah, he wrote that. It was a single because he was with the Wings by
Oh,
then.
that's right, because he went to Wings. So this was his
Yeah,
first single he
first
wrote
first single
back
he
as a
wrote
solo.
as a solo artist on Ram 2, and, yeah, his first single in 8 years.
Oh my
And the
god.
Wings, here's the thing though, like, when they do it live with the
Okay.
Wings. So,
Really?
yes. So that was interesting.
Wow. So to do, like, dude, think about it. What other person or what group or what musician could put a Christmas song in the crux of their concert? Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
Especially
right.
if it was like July and they're just like, well, you guys all know this song, so let's just play it. I don't know if they
Right.
did that, but that would be hilarious if they did.
Let's
And
go Live and
only
Let
McCart
Die, and now let's play a Christmas song. You know?
Yeah, really. The dichotomy is just, it's
Yeah,
staggering. And only
yeah,
McCartney could do that. Only
sure.
McCartney could do that, where he could play a Christmas song. And dude, nobody would boo if he did a Christmas song and it wasn't
Well,
if he
you
did his song.
sure, but you'd be surprised because that song is voted one of the most hated songs of all time.
Like regular songs or Christmas songs.
Of songs.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
but
it's it's
you know
too
what?
it's too
So was
repetitive. It's
Obla
too
D Obla Da too. Obla D Obla Da was like one of the,
another
I think that's
whimsical
the,
McCartney song.
yeah, 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 exactly. Very progressive too. I mean, it's
Yeah,
interesting. You know what I mean? He's talking
yeah,
about, a husband and wife, and the husband's out making all the money, and he's the star. But at the end, she's actually the one doing all the being the star and blah blah blah. But it was like, yeah, that was like the most hated Beatles song. But I mean, come on, dude,
right.
Beatles fans, we all love that song. You know what I mean?
McCartney seemed like he liked to write about that type of stuff because, like, "You Gotta Get You Into My Life," was
Right.
another one like that. Gotta Get You,
Yeah,
which
about
talked about
marijuana,
yeah,
marijuana, and all
sure.
that kind of stuff. So, um, So even if when he was doing something, interesting or even like more of a heavier subject, it was done in this whimsical type of way. Um,
Right.
I just think it's one of those songs, the song, the Christmas song, that when you hear it, you just know it's Christmas time,
It's
and you know what I
Christmas.
mean?
It's
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
with
just
that
Christmas
song.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think I don't know. I don't know if it's like, like, hey, if you have a favorite TV show, like, and and you're like, yeah, I love all the episodes. Yeah, this one episode I don't like as much, but it's like you still love it. You know what I mean? You might not
Right.
like it as
Right.
much. And I think because it's a weird, listen, he's British, so British have that weird type of humor or way of thinking of things. And I think Americans are like, what is he talking about? You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you listen to the
Yes.
lyrics, but it's like, yeah, you're just hanging out. Do you ever hear the thing? There's like rumors that they said the song is actually about a seance. Have you heard that?
Yes. Right. Right. And McCartney says that. That they actually
It's
thought it was about a seance, and that he was the
seance.
leader. He was the leader of like this Wiccan cult, and
Well,
that's
first
what
of
the
all, he
song is about.
died when he was what, 24, and
Right. If
so
28, right? It would have been
yeah,
28 years old if he died.
28 years old.
So
Yeah, yeah. He gets
yeah.
arrested in Japan for weed. It's
Right.
like, he was,
He's a
for the
bad boy.
goody two shoes guy. Yeah, he was kind of a bad boy, because
Bad
John
boy
always
there.
gets the bad boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a little
Sure,
bad boy
absolutely.
involved.
What Lennon do? Hang out in a bed, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hung out naked with his wife in bed.
With his wife. What a bad boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Really?
Sounds like a
What'd you
good
do?
time, actually.
Did you guys touch each other? The
Right.
awfulness. Two married people touching each other in bed. So do you want
That's
to
great.
Shawnee to play a little bit of it, or is there any other info on it? Because that's
No,
interesting.
that's great. Let's have him
That's
play it a little bit. That'd
he
be
hadn't
great.
done a single in like 8 years.
8
Can you
years, yeah.
imagine what
And
people were like?
he played all the instruments on it too,
Oh, he
as
did that.
McCartney
Yeah,
does, of
of course
course,
he does. Of course,
of course, to show off.
the perfectionist is like,
Yeah,
no.
the
You guys are all good, but I'll
synthesizers.
take care of this. Yeah, I'll take care of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, you got it. Sit down, Denny Lane. I'll take care of this here. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Shawnee, you want to play simply having a Christmas time and just maybe put in the background. We won't talk too long with it because I don't want any type of YouTube copyright thingy happening.
Mm.
Happy Christmas, Kyoko.
Happy Christmas, Julian. Oh,
So
that's the other
the-
one. He doesn't know.
Shows how much I know.
He
I told
doesn't
you I didn't know
this
any
song. I mean, dude, you hear this, and it's Christmas.
I'm expecting gifts that I'm not going to get.
Just lower it a little bit, Shawnee. Like you hear the bells, the jingle bells.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even sound forced. It doesn't even sound like he's trying to make it sound as Christmassy as possible.
No, I agree with you.
Simply a Christmas song.
Just a little Christmassy. Oh,
Yeah, and
he's going to repeat that and beat that into your head that it's Christmas time.
yeah, I heard it was like 17 times or something like that. It's repeated.
It's actually 14, but
Is it 14?
who cares?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. But it's almost trippy. It's almost got like a trippy kind of sound to it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Kind of a little acidy.
Yeah,
And
right there.
I don't know. Ding dong. I mean, how do you not like this? How do you not?
How do
It's
you not
silly.
like this? Come on.
It's Christmas. It's silly. It's fun.
Gee.
You know what I mean?
It just starts snowing outside. I just start seeing snow.
Yeah, really. I don't know. A snow globe appeared in my room right now. It's so weird. Right in the studio. It just poof. It just appeared.
And you know what? Another $1 million appeared in McCartney's wallet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. They said I think $250,000. I think a year. He was
A year he gets on
yeah,
this
for like the year.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it gets a lot of flack, but when you just strip all of the everything about it, and you just sit there and go, it's a Christmas song. And again, it's like, everybody hates the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas Is You," right?
Right.
Everybody
Right.
hates that song, but
Sure.
you hear it all
It's
the
Christmas.
time,
Yes.
and you don't hear people turning it off. I actually like
No.
that song. I
I do
actually
too.
like it.
I like the
Yeah,
I
I
like the
think
movie too, Love Actually, which that song is
I
in.
that's in that song. I never
Yeah,
saw
it's sung by
Love
different
Actually.
people, but it's really good.
Okay. Yeah, and I think this song gets it doesn't get as much flack because it's not I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't get played as much, and maybe because Mariah Carey and McCartney has so much clout that maybe people don't give him as much crap because he's Paul McCartney. But
Right.
it's like it's just it is what it is, and I usually don't use that phrase, but it's a fun, silly, Christmassy song, and
Yes, it is.
if you try to make it more than that, then you're gonna find yourself at, like, odds and, like, "Oh, well, it doesn't really mean anything, and I don't know what he's talking about," and it's like, "Dude, it's a Christmas song, period."
Absolutely.
And it's McCartney. So he gets a pass on anything that is even remotely not amazing. He
Very
just
true. Very
does.
true.
He just does. Um,
Very true.
so I got I we basically I went and did a little bit of research. Is there anything else about the song that's interesting? I know you were checking out if there was any little tidbits about it. The fact that it was his first single in forever is fascinating to me.
Right. Well, no, not really, other than it was done in 1979, and think about how strong it is since then. Still,
Yeah, dude, you're talking about what,
it's
45 years?
part of Christmas lore now.
Yeah, it's part of the Christmas zeitgeist.
Ooh, I like that word,
Yeah, I
zeitgeist.
just learned what zeitgeist meant. So,
I don't even know what it means, so just asking, though.
yeah, it's something about like during the time, what is very popular in the during this time or something like that. Somebody can correct
Okay.
me. Um,
Sounds great.
Now, when it comes to John Lennon's song, "Happy Christmas" and "War Is Over," um, it was the culmination of more than 2 years of peace activism undertaken by John Lennon and Yoko Ono that began with the bed-ins, like you said. They
Right.
convened in March and May of 1969, where they had their honeymoon. Now, here's the interesting thing. Apple Records released Happy Christmas and Listen, the Snow is Falling in America on December 1st, 1979. But it didn't get released in the UK until November of 1972. It was a year later. Um, and they said because dispute between music publisher Northern Songs. Wait a minute. Isn't Northern Songs just like one of the Beatles record companies or something?
I believe so.
So I guess there was a dispute between them and Lennon over publishing rights, and it
What
delayed the
what year was
release.
that? What year was that?
Uh, what when it first was
When it first got released?
December 1st, 1971.
71.
Yes,
Okay.
and it
Okay.
was under I guess the Plastic Ono band. I think
Right. Okay.
that's what it was. And but then it was a delayed in the release until November 24th, 1972, so a year later. The initial British run was issued in a 7-inch single on some opaque green,
Opaque.
opaque. I know that's a
Opaque.
there's a I know George Harrison used that word in a song,
Opaque's a color.
and
It's also a color.
and I didn't know what the hell it was. um, with the picture sleeve and variant label, but it sold out quickly and had to be repressed. Um, yeah, so it's like it's interesting how it took a year for it to go and become this song in uh in in the UK. So
Right.
um and this is the polar opposite of
Oh my
the
God.
McCartney song.
Such an angry Christmas song. No.
It's almost a sad Christmas song. I think
Mm,
I think it's less angry and it's more sad. Like
more
John is
sad.
disappointed in the world, and
Right.
um, you know, the difference was Paul was like, Paul would look at things, be like, well, there is some good in the world, and John was like, there's a lot of non-good in the world. So the and here's the one thing, and when we play the song, there's going to be a part of the song where and Johnny, you don't know this, so this will be fun for you to hear.
Okay.
um there was a misheard lyric from the show that I do, the Conte and Kenny show, with Kenny, who you know, and Joey Image, who is an ex-wrestler. He wrestled for like 20 years, and one day he said there was these lyrics from this song that he thought they were something else.
Oh,
And when
okay.
I tell you what this guy, and Joey got hit in the head a lot with chairs, these guys, these wrestlers get hit a lot, right?
Right.
Um, so um, when we get to that part, I'll tell Shawnee to stop it, and then I'll tell you what he said the lyrics were. Um,
Okay.
oh, dude, you're not going to believe it. Go ahead, Shawnee, play a little bit of it. And when we get to that part, maybe I'll have you pause it and then maybe just spin it back a little bit and then do it again.
This is Christmas, and what have you done?
He's scolding us, Johnny.
Another year over.
Angry.
Okay, well, new one has begun. That's
You
positive.
won't just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun.
It's got the Christmas thing,
It sure does.
a little bit of the bells, so it has the Christmassy thing. It's the part with Yoko. Okay, Johnny. The misheard lyrics are right here. Listen. Okay, Shawnee, pause it. Oh my God. So, Shawnee, if you could rewind it just a little bit, okay? All right, so she goes, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear, right?
Right.
Are you ready what this idiot thought those lyrics were his entire life until like 2 years ago?
What is that?
Let's all play some football without any gear. Now, when you hear it again, now you're going to hear that. Shawnee, can you play it real quick? Go back a little bit more. There you go. It's like another 10 seconds or whatever.
I already heard the without.
Can you believe this brain
Oh
dead
my
friend of
God.
mine
You can hear it
thought that?
though.
Dude, it's weird now. Whenever I hear it, that's what I hear because of this brain dead wrestler pal of mine.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
hysterical.
yeah, so funny. Now, let me ask you something. Do you like, like, do you like Yoko Ono's part in this? Because I'm not a big Yoko hater. I'm not one of
No, I'm
those
not
people
either.
that hate everything about Yoko.
No, not at
Um,
all.
do you like? I mean, she sings pretty good in this. You know what I
I
mean?
think she sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, and
I
listen,
mean,
everything she does that avant-garde thing. So even when she's
yeah,
singing, she makes it a little bit like, ah, but
yeah,
I think it's good.
I
She
like
sounds
it. Listen,
she sounds
Linda
good, right?
Linda McCartney's singing, with Paul, and she doesn't sound bad, and I don't think Yoko sounds bad either.
Yeah, I
And
really
I think it's
don't.
very
I was
appropriate.
I was never a big Yoko hater by any means.
No,
And believe me, we're going to do an episode where Johnny has his whole theory on why the Beatles broke up. And it's a fantastic
thank you.
conspiracy theory, and it's not of the norm. Um, but yeah, so, think about it, dude. You have two guys from the biggest band in the world, right? The greatest band of all time, right?
Right.
Only around for what, 8 years?
8 years, right.
Changed everything. Went from She Loves You, yeah, yeah, to She's So Heavy in 7 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
They did everything. They transformed rock and roll. They did all of it. And then to top it all off, the two main guys, and listen, I love George Harrison and Ringo also,
Sure.
but they both wrote a Christmas song that became part of every Christmas. It's almost like if you didn't hear one of those songs, you would feel like the Christmas was off. You would be like,
Right. That's a good
What-
way to say that.
right? You would
Was-
be like, what's up with Christmas? I didn't hear McCartney or I didn't hear Lennon.
Right. You're like, did Trump cancel Christmas?
Somebody canceled Christmas.
Somebody canceled Christmas. I just say Trump because he'd get blamed for it.
Yeah, well, we can blame pretty much anybody with at this point. Let's blame Biden, Obama, George Bush. Let's blame Clinton.
Everybody.
Let's blame Clinton too. All right, let's
Why
blame
not?
George Clinton. I mean, I'm sorry, Bill Clinton.
George
I'm
Clinton.
sorry, my fault.
Was that Super Freak? Was that Super Freak?
No, George Clinton. No, that's Super Freak is
Eddie.
No, what's his name? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Right.
What's his name?
Okay.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I'm blanking
jeez.
out here. Rick James.
Rick James. That's right.
Super Freak. Rick James. Yep.
Super Freak. Okay.
So, yeah, dude. I mean, I can't think of another rock and roll band or a band that you could say that, because there are some songs like Billy Squier has his, Christmas song, which is like a,
Sure.
his own song. I know
Bruce
the Kinks,
Springsteen.
Father Christmas. I love Father Christmas. It's like one of my
Mhm.
favorite Christmas songs. Are there any other bands that you can think of that
Springsteen.
have?
Doesn't Springsteen have his big one?
I don't know if that's it. I think that's the Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's his own
Yeah,
version.
but that's still
It's-
iconic, though,
Oh, yeah. But I'm talking
for
about
him.
so oh yeah. I mean, that's, to me, that is one of those songs too where you hear it and it's almost like you're hearing and you're watching in your head as you hear it. You see Santa Claus walking down the main street of your town as a kid with like
Right.
the sack on over his shoulder, coming in to give all toys and presents to kids. But there are some of these groups that have their Christmas song, and I can't think of a lot of them right now, but we all know them.
Oh, I
But
can't.
dude, who has two guys from the band wrote their own Christmas song, and they're
Right.
in that top 20 most popular Christmas songs, dude, for original Christmas songs, like not like those, the classics, like White Christmas and Sleigh Ride and those, but like when it's like musical bands that wrote their own Christmas songs, dude, they're in the top 10. It's not even
Right.
close.
Right.
Top 10 easily.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I know that there are others, but I don't see two people from the same band both wrote a Christmas tune and it became the top 10 original Christmas songs of all time.
Absolutely.
That's what I think. Shawnee, do you like either one of those two Christmas songs, by the way? I mean, I know you didn't get to hear too much of it, but they're weird, right? They're a little strange.
Am I supposed to like Christmas songs to begin with?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's a good point. All right, the youngster has a point.
I'm just here for the free stuff.
You're just that's what Christmas do, just the free stuff.
I mean, that and losing a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Good point.
Good for you. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add, Johnny, before we
I think we nailed it, man. I think that's it. I don't think we
I
need to
think
add
so.
anything more.
Yeah, and hopefully when you're checking this one out, because right now this is our third episode, And right now it's just on YouTube on 100 Proof Podcasting. So obviously, if you're checking us out, or if you're listening in podcast, if you want to check out the YouTube video, it's on 100 Proof Podcasting. That's the YouTube channel. And if you have friends that love the Beatles, let them know about the show. And we'll definitely be doing more once the holiday season's over. We'll definitely get more of these going.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. I guess if you guys want to, we could do our little plugs. If you want to check out any of my social media, I do videos on like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you go to Linktree, you just put in Joe Conte, and it'll take you to all of my social media, and you can follow me. I'll follow you back. And Johnny?
Yeah, you go to Linktree. Johnny Watson has everything on there too. And so, yeah, go check it out.
Awesome. I guess that's it, right?
That's it. Sounds great.
All right. And do we still have our ending song that we can play while we sign off, Shawnee?
You bet we do.
Oh. Well, thank you, Sean. Thanks for helping us put this together. And everybody have yourself a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and thanks for listening.
All righty.